Hi, I'm Samantha Heil, Executive Director of Book Fair at Bel Air, and I'd love to invite you to one of the biggest bookish events in the region. Join us on Saturday, August 8th, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at APG FCU Arena at Hartford Community College for a free, family-friendly event celebrating books, readers, and community. Book Fair at Bel Air features more than 110 authors and vendors, best-selling featured authors, kids' activities, face painting, story time, arts and crafts, photo ops, and plenty of fun for readers of all ages. Whether you're a lifelong reader, raising future bookworms, or just looking for a unique day out with the family, there's something for everyone at Book Fair at Bel Air. Learn more at www.bookfairatbelair.org or follow us on Instagram at Book Fair at Bel Air. We hope to see you there this August.
Coming to you from the Freedom Federal Credit Union Studios, Hartford County Living presents Conversations with Rich Bennett.
Slow pitch affairs.
It's probably the least sexy part of the organizing. No. The truth is,
Those of you listening have heard my story about me going to the chiropractor. Probably, if you haven't heard the story, then of course you don't listen all the time. But I started going to the chiropractor, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, a long time ago, because I had bone spurs in the front and back of my neck and kept losing feeling down the left arm. And I was scared to go, but my older brother told me I was a dumbass and I need to go. And my sister gave me a hard time, who is joining me today. So yes, we have the king's wife here again, Robyn. The king is Junior, her husband.
I got that.
Yeah, I figured you. And
I get it.
I have my chiropractors here from Ultimate Healthcare and wait.
It is Ultimate Health.
Just Ultimate Health. Yeah. It's just Ultimate Health.
We dropped the complete wellness center.
Yeah. So I have Dr. Reed and Dr. Katharine Neubaum. And in case you didn't know, so I got to give plugs here, because years ago when we did the Choice Awards, they were competing against each other and Reed won. So
but who's your chiropractor?
But a cat should have won. But wait a minute. I don't know if I should say that, because if you go out on maternity leave again, I'm going to be dealing with him.
No, I'm done.
Wait, Rich, did you vote?
Huh?
Yeah,
Did you vote in that? You don't have to tell us.
I don't vote.
Okay, good.
I don't vote. It would be wrong for me to vote.
It would be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I did, I would have voted for the right one.
Okay.
All right, so I want to jump right into this, because you guys met at chiropractic school, right?
We did.
All right, walk us through that. Wait a minute, I don't know whose story I want to hear first. You know what? I'm going to put Kat on the spot.
I'm already getting red.
Why?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to hear the story. How did you guys meet in chiropractic school? First of all, before that, because we heard Reed's story before.
You did?
Yeah, he's been on the podcast before.
Oh, okay. Yes, I knew that.
It's on your website. Does she ever look at the website?
That's kind of my department when divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Buddy's even been on before.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, just Buddy's the dog.
Okay.
Which
he comes to work with us.
Yeah, and if you look at some of the videos, you'll see Buddy doing chiropractic care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is great. All right, so before you started chiropractic school, back in high school, because everybody's told you got to have a career path and all this. So what was it that you wanted to do? Or was
I wanted to go into healthcare.
Okay.
Of some sort, but I knew I didn't want to do nursing, medical, all that. I don't like blood or needles. That's the real reason. And my 10th grade English teacher actually told me you should go in. I could see you as a physical therapist or a chiropractor or something like that, helping people. I said, okay. And I looked into it. And I liked it. And I also had back issues growing up. I have scoliosis.
You do? Mm-hmm. Or did? I guess that's something that doesn't go away.
It's still very apparent. But I was braced as a child and all of that. And
Really?
not one doctor ever suggested chiropractic. And I feel like that would have given me a lot of relief because I literally used to bathe in icy hot.
Ooh.
Not really, but like I put it on a lot.
And those of you listening, if you hear little ones in the background, that's their kids, Oakley and Walker, which are two awesome boys. So, all right, so that's when you decided to go to chiropractic school.
Yeah.
All right, so Reed, in case the people didn't hear it, if they're lost, what was your career path in high school?
I was not so sure of myself. I knew that I wanted to do something active. I don't know. Becoming a pro wrestler didn't seem like a good option. That was pretty much how what my life surrounded or was surrounded or circling around was my wrestling career. So it was like, oh yeah, there's this whole rest of life thing. You're gonna need a career. So
you could have been the next John Cena. You never know.
That would be sweet.
But then our paths would have never crossed.
That would
maybe. What if I needed a chiropractor?
You would pick me?
Mm-hmm.
Over and over again is the correct response.
That's what I said. Well, I just landed, you go over options on like, all right, well, you start looking at lists of majors and it's like what careers and majors are out there. So I landed on exercise science and it went from there. I'm very grateful that I had a very good guidance counselor.
Right.
Who we were talking about career paths coming out of an exercise science major. And, we're going over all the different career paths. It's only, there are a lot, but it's like, all right, you want to get into research? No. Do you want to be a PE teacher? No. Do you want to be personal trainer? I'm like, do I have to go to college for that? No, I mean, it's good. It's good to go, but I mean, it's not like totally necessary.
Right.
And we kind of landed on, he's like, well, it sounds like you're not going to be done school after this college. I was like, what? He's like, just look on those walls. Look on the sheets on this wall. And, that's where it's like pre-med path, pre-chiropractic, pre-PT, kind of similar to CAT. It's like chiro PT. I wasn't sure either. But that really stood out to me. And a very common origin story for chiropractors is a chiropractor has helped me in the past or a loved one in the past. And so I wanted to do the same. That is like the story on why people became a chiropractor.
Because they tried a chiropractor when they were younger.
Yeah, actually, I think that Kat, I think that you were one of the very, very few in our class that hadn't been to a chiropractor and they were in chiro school.
Like,
I found that
you don't
odd.
go to a chiropractor? I'm like, no.
But you're in
No
school.
one told me to, so I didn't. But
Wow.
I shadowed a lot of chiropractors in undergrad.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, this looks cool. I'll do it.
All right, so now you both, and where'd you guys go to school at for chiropractic care?
New York Chiropractic College.
All right, so how is it that you two actually met? Kat, I want to hear from you first.
You want to hear this story?
Yeah, because I heard it from Reed before. I just wanted to see if you met.
What story did you tell?
I don't know why you're getting hot and bothered. I think it's a chiropractic love story as old as time.
I think she doesn't remember. I think that's what it is.
Oh, no, I remember.
Okay.
No, we were in the same class, so class was what, 120 maybe
It was
in the
120
beginning?
to start.
So in a class of 120, everybody kind of picks their seats in the lecture hall, and
There's
you kind
400 seats.
Yes, and so you kind of find your group, and you sit in the same seats every time, right? Such is how human nature works. Yes, and so me and a bunch of girls are in the row, and at the end of the row are Reed and his roommate. And there's probably like 10 chairs between us. And just one by one, every few classes, he started moving over one. And then another one. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And he kept moving over and over and over. And then he was sitting next to me and doing his Rubik's Cubes in class, not taking notes.
Scratch that.
Look, you already graduated. If they hear it now, who cares?
Kat just took such good notes. It was very helpful.
Yes.
Oh, so you're taking notes for him?
No, she's taking notes for herself.
That's kind of funny, though. But, I mean, she was the one taking notes. You're playing the Rubik's Cube, and then you won the awards.
No, here's the frustrating part. Let me tell you this about Reed. Is he was not one to take notes or study hours and hours. He is a sponge and just absorbs everything.
Right.
He could just sit there doing his Rubik's Cubes in class and then go take the test, and we'd usually end up getting the same grade. I think our GPAs were within like 100th of each other. I don't even remember whose was higher, to be honest, but
And to be fair, I organized my own information in ways that I can remember it.
Right.
And I'm a pretty good test taker, too. I look
He's very
at test
smart.
taking as a skill. I think that a lot of young people would do well to learn it as a skill. There are strategies to get better at taking a test. Also, it's not just your knowledge. It's also a skill, taking a test.
Yes.
That's just my opinion.
All right, so so then you finally get the nerve to ask her out, right? Oh, wait, was it the other way around?
no.
Well, see, I was
chase.
one of the I was absorbed into the University of Buffalo group. So
Right.
I was one of 2 students from Maryland.
Oh, wow.
So
And
I was like the Maryland kid, you know.
Yeah, you were. Because I remember the first time he spoke in class, I was like, where is this kid from? He has such a Southern accent. Oh my God. Like the Southern drawl that came out of his mouth. I don't hear it anymore, but I thought he was from like
It's
Georgia.
because I don't have a Southern
I
drawl.
was gonna
It's
say, I never
because
heard
That's
it.
because you've
You
been
guys
here
are
too
all,
long.
well, you guys are from Maryland. You don't hear it, but if you're from where I'm from, you guys sound Southern. And you are south of Mason-Dixon. Did you know that?
she's like, well,
Yes, I knew that, but we don't have a Southern drawl.
Did you just hear that?
It's a Baltimore
I
thing.
didn't hear it.
It's not a Southern drawl. You put us next to somebody from like the Carolinas or something like that. We
Yes.
do not
Well,
sound
they have
very
their
mild.
own.
Yes, mild in comparison.
But
But
He doesn't even have a Baltimore accent.
put
I don't
us
hear it.
put
I
us
don't hear
against
mine
somebody
either.
from Alabama, and you can't tell the difference a lot.
right.
What, between us and
Alabama.
oh, get out of here.
I'm telling you, I'm a flight attendant. People on the plane all the time. Oh, are you from Alabama? I'm like,
Maryland.
Maryland. Maryland. All right, I've never said that. Who says that?
It's
From Maryland don't say Maryland.
It's how we're perceived saying it.
Okay.
Making
we also
fun-
don't say Maryland like our grandmother.
Maryland. Yes.
She was from Cleveland, and she would say, well, my grandchildren live in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm like, what?
Baltimore.
Where's that?
Yeah.
All right, so Kat, so you were making fun of him because of the accent?
no, I was
No,
like,
the whole
Southern
group
gentleman.
was.
Wow.
No, the whole group was. I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah, so
I made it sound like I was
I-
like, "Howdy, y'all! Hey, you're
You
being
did say
nutty.
y'all.
You're nuttier than a outhouse at a peanut festival."
you do say y'all, which I'd never heard in person.
In my
until
head,
you. I'm not from these parts, Rich.
They don't say y'all. No.
But there was a group of us that we all went to University of Buffalo, and we were all in the same program together, and we all went to Chiro school, and so we all were hanging out, and then Reed kind of worked his way into the group.
She never heard y'all, but she says we all.
Yeah, and she doesn't say all y'all either.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you asked her out for the first date. Did she say no, or was she like, are you nuts?
We were just like hanging out in
We,
friend
we,
groups.
we
Okay.
would hang out in friend groups. We, in a way, our relationship kind of started at the gym.
Oh yeah,
Because we were 5
yeah.
a.m. crew, and so we'd be there standing outside the gym waiting for the owner. So
Open
because
up
we got
so
stuff
could
to
get our
do.
workout in.
So typical to a lot of this was a pretty serious gym. I mean, like the people there were not a lot of mirrors and stuff, not a
Right.
lot of treadmills.
Yeah.
It was a lifting gym. I mean, it was that kind of an intensity. So, and I remember the first couple times, some like even some of the other lifters there would see you. They didn't realize you were setting up to deadlift. They thought you were taking someone left all this weight on this barbell for this poor little girl. And she's like, no, you can add more. And then she just like hammers out 10 reps of like I'm like, I think I'm in love.
What?
It's like this tiny little thing doing a 2.5x deadlift.
How do you think I adjust you? I'm not some weak, frail little girl.
No, but no. What gets me at this because you still haven't tried a chiropractor at this point, right?
Sorry?
No, this
She
is
was in Cairo school.
Yeah,
You're
we're in school.
so you still never tried a chiropractor, right?
I mean, at that point I had.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But with scoliosis and everything, and you're deadlifted.
Yeah, scoliosis isn't like you're
That's
done.
a curvature of the spine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They call it a self-limiting condition. It's like one of those things they don't if it's mild enough, they don't do anything about it, and then they just kind of admit that you're kind of
This is
Restricted.
it's
Yeah.
up to you to manage this. There's nothing else that you're really going to do.
So was going to the gym like one of the requirements you had to do?
No, we enjoy it.
Stay
Okay.
fit.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I enjoy my home gym.
Okay, good.
I do not.
I enjoy the pool.
Ooh.
All right, maybe not.
It's only open a couple months out of the year.
Yeah. All right,
I do enjoy watching like Denise Austin on TV going, you go, girl, get on. And I'm going like this with my arms.
There you
So
go. That's-
it's kind of like a movement.
There you go.
Count it.
Wow. All right, so now you guys are in chiropractic school. You're dating, everything. You graduate. After graduation. What brought you back to Maryland? Don't say Reed. It was Reed.
I mean,
It
yeah.
was
Well,
business.
it was business. Yeah, we weren't. New York is not great for chiropractic. It's very saturated because the
Right.
school's there.
Okay.
So it's like, why would we stay in that area when it's very saturated?
Good point.
There's more restrictions on what you can do in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So it made sense to just move down to Maryland and start here because he had family there. My family was getting ready to up and move to Florida anyway. So
Right.
it's like, why would we stay in New York?
So when you guys came here, you were working at another chiropractic office before you took over Ultimate Health, right? Or
Well,
part of
so-
Ultimate Health, I guess.
When we were in school, the last year of school, we had decided that we wanted to start our own practice
Okay.
from straight out of graduation, against a lot of advice, actually.
Really?
Yeah, plenty of people were like, one of the biggest things is a lot of people said, oh, don't go into business with your significant other. We're just boyfriend girlfriend at this point.
Right.
Although it was serious enough, we were considering starting a business together. But yeah, we figured out that it would be smart that one of us gets a job and one of us starts the practice. Obviously, we'll both be starting the practice, but one of us will be mainly doing, starting out with 0 patients and building it up from there, while the other was an associate. That's awesome. So we didn't have to, live in a cardboard box or eat ramen all the time. So one of us pays the bills, one of us gets the dream started. So that's what we did. I started the practice from scratch. I'm negotiating leases, pounding the pavement, handing out cards, getting the door slammed in my face. The school of hard knocks way of starting a practice.
So when you were in school for chiropractic care, was one of the courses like business management or anything?
There were classes, yes.
Okay.
We talked about
I took notes in that one.
Wow.
Such a big line, man. That's so cool. Aw. Yes. It was a great introduction. It was a good surface level, class.
Yeah, we
It
had to
wasn't.
write a business plan. and
Yeah,
stuff
we did a
like that.
business
Yeah,
plan.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
I
what,
remember.
kind of got the gears turning, and that was good because, guess what? I mean, I took that seriously. And, that was a template for the business plan that we ended up using to buy Ultimate Health. I mean, I had all that stuff still, and we
So
got it
why
out.
Harford County instead of Gaithersburg?
Well, with that practice was in Gaithersburg.
Oh.
A funny story.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so
I thought it was just Towson and Harford County.
Yeah, well, that's Ultimate Health. That's the practice we bought.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
We started our own practice in Gaithersburg. Actually,
German.
2-3 months later, This was just a foolish young entrepreneurial mistake. I signed a lease when someone didn't have permission to sublease to me.
Oh.
So the person who actually owned the building, shame on me for not confirming that. So basically we got kicked out.
Yeah.
So found a new place, rented one office in a CrossFit gym. So our first practice was really inside of a CrossFit gym. So that was a pretty
good place to have one.
It
was a pretty good.
It was a good.
I mean, I got a lot of, experience with that kind of population. It was stuff that I liked to do, although I was kind of like, I'm not a CrossFitter, but I'm doing CrossFit today, kind of is how I approached it, you know. But they were a really good one. CrossFit does get a bad rap for like hurting people, but honestly, my honest opinion is the people that CrossFit attracts are people who tend to hurt themselves more. It's not necessarily they're the people that want competition and push themselves to the limits 5 days a week, and that kind of a person gets hurt. It's not necessarily CrossFit hurts people. But so that was the first practice.
And what year was that?
2017.
2017 is when we got our licenses.
Yeah. And that's when you started.
That is when I started immediately, yeah. And you went from one job that went sour to another job that
at chiropractic care? Wow. Okay.
I don't think I can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Chiropractors are notorious for eating their young, unfortunately.
Yes.
So you do get taken advantage of a whole lot. But
it honestly kind of motivated us, inspired us, whatever you want to say is, okay, we want to have our own place, but we never want to be treated the way we have been treated.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, that's always in the back of our minds with where we are now. It's like, we never want to do that to someone. So
we certainly learned what we don't want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then once Kat got 2 bad jobs in, then we switched. And I got the job, which was not a bad job. I learned a whole lot in that job too. But that one was a really good one. And then lo and behold, turns out, so we swapped. So now I'm a full-time associate and she's running the practice. So she took over my patients that I was seeing, which honestly was not that many even then. But as soon as Kat was available to see patients at that office, she filled up because
I'm a girl.
Turns out a lot of the women going to the gym wanted to see
a female
chiropractor.
Which I get.
And I was like, well, shoot, why didn't you say so? I don't take it personally. Right. I mean, like, you're allowed to have preferences in your providers. I wish I had known that because we would have done this a while ago or at least have a day added for her.
Right.
So, yeah, it worked out. So that practice kind of, blew up with just us switching spots.
Wow.
And then, I'm trying to think where that went on for a little while. And then I'm just the kind of, I mean, you know me well enough. I always got my ear to the ground for opportunities. I get crazy ideas all the time. So I was on a list, like a listing, like email list that would send me practices for sale.
Right.
So we weren't in the market. Our whole reason for starting a practice from scratch was that we had an idea of what we wanted to do in the future. And it's not going to be an associateship. It's going to be, and I was skeptical about, is there a practice out there that I would buy? It's like, I don't think so. I didn't think so at the time, but then, Dr. D's Towson location was listed separately than the Bel Air location. Oh. So I saw the Towson location. So it's a satellite location. I'm like, all right, it's only open 2 days a week. It's doing these numbers. This is the way he practices. This is really close to what we were going to be building in the future anyway. But it's 7 years established. It is in Towson, which was far away at the time. And and I guess you could say the rest is history, but I go to Kat and I'm like, hey, I think we should check out this practice for sale. And I forget what you said, but you're like, but we're not in the market for buying a practice. But I'm like, but yeah, look at this.
But look at it. Yeah.
If you think about it, if you buy a practice with open 2 days and you open up 4 days,
Yeah.
you can double the practice.
Right.
I was like, that alone was pretty simple math. And we lived kind of in the middle
We
of
lived in Mount Airy.
Germantown and Towson was pretty darn close to halfway. So shoot, one of us goes one way, one of us goes the other way. Keep both practices, combine the two, what we built in that one. But then you keep pulling the thread on okay, let me at least get more information. Let's turn over this stone. Let's find a reason not to. Mm-hmm. And it just went from there where it's like, hey, by the way, this is the satellite location. The main hub is also for sale.
And
Like, where's Bel Air?
Right?
Like Bel Air? No, it was listed.
Oh,
it just didn't.
okay.
It didn't come into my my
Right, because you didn't
parameters.
have that far
okay,
out
gotcha.
on
It's
your
like, hey,
parameters.
We'd
search.
prefer to sell both
Right.
locations to the same person. It would make more sense for everybody. And then we went for it.
And where
we have
did
to
you move
pause?
to?
I have it in the car.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
No, you don't have to pause.
All right, good. So she goes out there and we can talk about her.
I'll listen.
I'll fill in the gaps for this story. Yeah.
So once you made that determination, where did you decide to move to?
So we stayed in Mount Airy for a year. So we did that.
Ran up to Bel Air.
We
So
did
we
that
ran
commute.
up. We were going to Bel Air, Towson, and Germantown. We were. I don't know how we did it. But
We were working 7 days. We were treating patients 7 days a week for a
treating
little
patients
while.
7 days a week. We were driving hour 15 to Bel Air, 5 to somebody. At least one of us, if not both. Some days we carpooled though. That was fun.
When we went to Bel Air, yeah. It was-
Yeah, but yeah, it was a little chaotic for a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
But after that first year, we moved to Bel Air.
Yeah.
That's right, because you guys had, was it an apartment or a townhouse in Bel Air?
It was, it was in a
regular
house.
house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you got rid of Gaithersburg.
Yeah, we just went ahead and dissolved that.
Yeah.
We figured, we could have.
Especially
tried
with
to-
kids. Now you're really on the road.
Oh, you did during COVID.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So what year did you guys take over Ultimate Health?
January 2nd, 2022.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
22. Okay.
Or sorry,
2020.
2020. Sorry,
2020.
January.
and then 10 weeks later, 10 weeks into
COVID.
putting everything on the line to buy this place, the world shut down.
So I've been going there for over 6 years, over 7 years.
What did you
God,
do? Because
wow.
you can't do that through Zoom.
No.
A lot of prayers.
Yeah.
It was scary.
When you were essential.
We were essential, so we weren't closed that long. I don't know. Don't eat it.
not eat it.
We were closed for a couple weeks, but then they came out and said chiropractic is considered essential.
Okay.
So we were very slowly building back up.
Thank
but
God.
It was.
We had to think about the strategy. It was like, okay, see who we can see, keep people safe, because there was a whole lot of
Right.
uncertainty. We just didn't know what the heck was going on. And maximize any help. Right, so these are the government programs that, because luckily there was a lot of help with SBA, programs, and so there was a little bit of a limbo for the essential. I don't care so much to reminisce about it,
Yeah.
but the essential business, essential worker, issue, it wasn't specific enough. So we were unsure, and we would call the chiropractic board, and we were like, "Are we essential or not?" And they're like, "We don't know.
Wow.
It's not being specific." And then finally, it came out where it was any healthcare provider is allowed to see their patients for medically necessary treatments.
And chiropractic care is necessary for a lot of people.
I mean, as long as it's not like technically wellness adjustments are not
Yeah.
medically necessary. But most of my patients have something going on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and who determines that?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, I couldn't get a straight answer on that, honestly, either. It's
I'm
like,
just
is it
glad
an
you guys
insurance
were able
company?
to open, because I needed it.
Well, right, and that's pretty much what we did. Was like, I think that right now the patient decides if it's medically necessary. Like, is this necessary for your health, or is this just to feel like? Is this preventative, or are we treating something?
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm sure a lot of your patients during that time weren't as active as they were when they were working, depending on what field they were in.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people were just, I mean, I still wish I had stock in Zoom back then, but a lot of people were just sitting at home on the computer working through Zoom.
well, that is.
If they could work.
Well, that was the work from home stuff, and on top of that, all this the stress and anxiety around a pandemic. It was people needed help, and we have tons of regulars. I mean, people with chronic stuff. It's like I'm just trying to keep some people together, and it's like no, people do depend on us,
Right.
to like stay functioning, and I was like, they need to be able to come in here. This is crazy.
Well, how often do you go? I mean, I'm once every 6 weeks.
It just depends.
Oh,
like
I
I
thought it
need
was
to
me
go
for a
up
minute. I
now
was gonna
because
say, I got a
I need
shower this
an
morning,
adjustment.
I'm
But
sorry, what, Robyn?
when I'm a flight attendant, when I fly more, I go more because just of the constant slamming into the ground
sure.
at 500 miles an hour. So it just depends on what I'm doing.
So how often? I mean,
Just depends
It
on
depends.
what's I've got going on.
Yeah.
average.
Oh.
All right, when's the last time you've been? Because you haven't flown in a while, right?
No, probably 2 or 3 months.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, I was wrong. I thought you went like every week.
Yeah.
I did when my back was acting up.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to have surgery, and no.
Now, but with you guys, it's more than just chiropractic care, correct?
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
So what else do
There-
you guys do there?
Yeah, there's plenty of patients that we technically don't do chiropractic in the traditional sense, where the
Right.
adjustment is the cracking, that people are, often people are looking for with a chiropractor. But there's other ways. I mean, if you do a joint mobilization, you're trying to do the same thing, but you don't do the impulse, the thrust, the actual like
Crack.
yeah, but a lot of PT. We expect our patients to have some skin in the game through doing home exercises.
Oh, yes, because I get yelled at if I don't do my home exercises.
And they can tell.
necessary.
But you guys can really tell when people are doing them at home.
Well, it's mostly because they feel better.
Yeah.
And I think it's empowering because it's such an important piece of it to me, because the showing patients that they can help themselves is really a long-term solution.
I know when I don't do my exercises, oh my gosh, I really feel it.
Right. It's probably one of the more important things that we do, is getting people to do. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth. It's like, can you do something for your health? Like something, please. I'm like begging people, go for a walk, like hydrate, or like go to sleep on time, or like something.
I made the mistake. Actually, I think it was before you guys took over, when I was talking to John, and I was telling him I was doing the exercise, because at that time I was doing the total gym. And I did something, I was just hurting myself. Well, I was taught no pain, no gain. Yeah, as you're taught in the Marine Corps. And he said, oh, no. You feel pain, you stop, because there's something wrong there. I was like, oh, okay. But now, Kat, before I try a new exercise, what do?
You ask me. Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
I have to get permission from her. Okay. Wow.
What?
So you get permission from her, and I have to get permission from her as well to do stuff. But it's smart, because what is the last thing I talked to you about was the vibration board, which, oh my God. Have you tried one of them? Oh, they are nice.
Good stuff.
Have you tried one? You tried it.
Christmas.
Yeah. But to use it all the time, it does make a difference. It's a good drinking game, too.
Oh,
Yeah, try to hold a drink while both two of you are sitting back to back.
Yeah.
So, the only thing I haven't done again is the total gym. I gotta get back to doing the tubes. I have been walking again. It was the resistance
tubes?
Yes, I
resistance tubes. You have
bands?
resistance
The resistant
No,
bands?
There's a difference. You have resistance bands, but you have resistance tubes, right? Well, that's what they're called. It's the same thing, but there's a difference.
I don't think anybody calls them tubes, but you do.
That's what it said on the
Thank
package.
you.
It's a
I'm
tube.
They're bands. They're
No,
resistance
the band's the
bands.
flat thing that you grab.
I see your side,
The
but
tubes look like here.
Oh,
like
you're
the
just making up
cables.
words.
I am not. I am not. But I do get scolded in a nice way. When I go in there, and Kat's like, okay, first thing, it's like, all right, what you do this time?
Attitude adjustments are free.
Yeah.
I
But
like
we,
that.
I yes, and I got a bad habit of, I guess, being a gentleman. I don't like to have. I don't like to see women carrying stuff, heavy stuff. I'll go ahead and do it. I
Girl
pay for
power. This is not 1946.
it. You know my daughter.
Well, yes, but she can. It's on
Yeah, but
you. You don't like her to do it.
Yeah, but I don't want them cutting the grass or anything either. I don't.
1946.
Look, I was brought up. My father said there's certain ways you cut the grass. You're supposed to do a different pattern each time. And
That's not it.
Plus we
I
got
was
that
the
little
only
hill.
girl. What my father said was, "You're a girl. You're too dumb, and you'll cut your foot off. Let the boys cut the grass."
All right, I didn't tell Grace or Margie that though.
Because I'm a girl.
All right, so since you guys have started, what's been some of the biggest changes you've seen in chiropractic care so far? Because I know it's been a short time. Has what 10 years?
yeah.
10 years, but I know you guys have come across some new things that you've tried too.
You're talking about like the profession,
All
like
of
as a
it.
whole.
Like, have you seen the profession as a whole go through some big changes? Has COVID changed your profession?
Some tools that you use now that weren't around
A
back
lot
then?
of people. We were, talking even before we were, before we started about the reputation of chiropractors. There's, especially even since TikTok came out, there's a lot
the
more,
videos.
there's a lot more like, personal brand influencer type chiros out there. And they do the cool stuff, and that's the adjustments. And sometimes it's cringy to me, but it seems to get people to click. So that's what people create, is videos that people engage with.
The loud pops.
Right.
Yes.
And I can tell that these are not real. I mean, I can tell
Yeah.
when it's a fake audio thing, and it's like a lot, you are getting tricked a lot if you watch
Yeah,
those
some
videos.
of the ones where they just grab their neck and yank it. And
Right. So that's
And
the
then
Y
it's like,
strap.
oh.
And the strap around the chin. And
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
I'm like, don't do this at home.
I don't know.
Your face.
You guys don't use that, do you?
Well,
No, I think it's a great way
because
to
a lot
hurt
of it has to
someone.
do there's this big push about the vagus nerve,
Vagus nerve.
Vagus nerve, yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're doing all these TikToks and social stuff on that, and it's like, don't try that at home.
What's the vagus nerve?
Keeps you alive.
Oh, is that the one where, because I know you'll have some nurses that are against chiropractic care because they say you crack your neck, it can cause a stroke. Is that what the vagus nerve is?
No.
Oh, okay.
Vagus nerve, what? It innervates.
It's an
You
autonomic.
take a gamble
Yeah.
on it.
No, it's important.
Vegas gamble.
Good one. Good one.
Got it. Vegas, the Latin for it is wandering. It's like vagabond.
Okay.
Vegas, vagabond. It's the wandering nerve. It goes a lot of different places. But it's crucial for like the autonomic nervous system. And that's really a lot of how chiropractic, at least the, philosophical side of chiropractic, is the nerve.
You've always known about it. It's not till TikTok
Right.
that everybody else is suddenly.
Exactly.
It's a buzzword that's popular,
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it's like by doing chiropractic, we're treating the autonomic nervous system
Yeah.
as well, like the nervous system as a whole. But yeah, it's getting a lot more attention because it controls your parasympathetic and your sympathetic nervous system, which most people would know that as rest and digest or fight and flight. Or fight or flight and rest and digest. So sympathetic is like adrenaline rush, like I'm preparing to fight or to run away. And your body automatically does that. I mean, think about if you almost, like a close call in the car, like almost hit somebody. That feeling is your sympathetic nervous system ramping up.
Okay.
And then when, have a nice meal, full tummy, glass of wine, parasympathetics, you get sleepy, you want to chill, you want to rest. So when we're like how it ties into chiropractic, at least, is most people are high up in the sympathetic, right? Think of the world that we live in. We're tense physically, we're tense emotionally, mentally, everything's stressed out. We're always moving. We don't have downtime. Everyone's, busy. Bills are high, mortgage, all the what our generation is calling adulting. It stimulates the sympathetic, or it ramps up the sympathetic nervous system, and they do counteract one another. So as the sympathetic nervous system goes, is stimulated, the other one goes down. Okay. So when you get a massage, or you get worked on by a chiropractor, or you exercise, or you take a nap, or drink some tea and just chill out, meditate, you are pushing your nervous system to go towards the parasympathetic so that you can start to rest and bring the sympathetic down to equilibrium. And this is relatively new to public knowledge. Chiropractors have been doing this.
That's what I mean. You guys have been
century.
studying that vagus nerve forever. I'm sure it's probably a very big part of chiropractic school, but
100%.
Nobody's heard that buzzword.
Right.
No, I know that.
I'm glad it's getting a lot of attention, but there's really not a whole that treating yourself. There's
is not a good idea.
Yeah, cracking your neck on your own all the time is not a good idea.
That way, there's other ways to pay attention to your vagus nerve, but you're not going to get in there and massage your vagus nerve or anything. It's not like that.
Speaking of trying to do stuff yourself, and I hope my wife listens to this part with the massage gun.
Oh, boy.
I love that thing. But is there a correct and incorrect way to use that?
Not too hard.
In other words, don't take the gun and slam it down on the person's back.
Has that been done to you, Rich?
Yes! Not by you.
Maybe she wasn't trying to give you a massage. Maybe she was angry.
What did you do?
I screamed.
No. What did you do to cause her to jam it into your back?
Asked her if she would take the gun to my back.
Isn't this an example of...
You did something earlier in the day, I can assure you.
No, I didn't.
Call this weaponized incompetence. She's doing a bad job, so you don't ask her to do it.
Oh.
What you do is
Hopefully my wife doesn't listen to this.
You clean the dishes real bad.
No,
You don't fold the laundry right.
We've had an agreement since we started dating that I'm the cook, she does the dishes.
That seems like a pretty popular plan.
Yeah, and she eats meat.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Who are you?
Oakley.
Say hi, I'm Oakley.
Hi, I'm Oakley.
Don't touch the mic. It's on. It's hot. It's called a hot mic.
Oh, now you want
Walker's
to
like, wait a minute.
Now he wants to say
My
hi.
turn.
Oh, no.
say Walker.
How about
Can you say hi?
Off.
Off.
Yeah, that doesn't go off. I control it here.
Walker, say hello.
Hi. Here, have a edamame.
No, I think it's just the Irish redhead in her. Because, no, I didn't do anything wrong. I just asked her. Maybe
I
it's
tried
because she wanted
that
to go
one
do something
time,
else.
and
I don't
it
know.
was so painful. I'm like, I'm not
The
doing that
massage
ever
gun?
again. Yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I
I mean,
Sometimes
it
they
was
have
like,
different heads on it.
Yes.
If there's a softer one,
you know,
that might be more
my thought
comfortable.
was, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going over like bony parts, it does not feel good.
Right.
You got to follow the muscles. And
Yeah, like where was she doing it?
where she wasn't supposed to, probably.
What, like up
Yeah.
here on your
Oh,
back?
she would like get up here. I say, no, don't touch the neck.
Yeah.
It's just the muscles.
Yeah.
And, I think she's probably watching the muscles just going.
Yeah. So if you go over, like, see this part right here, like that's
Yeah.
the shoulder blade.
Right. She'll
And
hit that
if
sometimes.
you hit that, it'll start bouncing, and you'll tell.
Oh,
You can tell. But if you're up in the meat, then that's fine.
Okay.
So it's like stay on the meaty parts.
Yeah, I try to tell her.
Yeah, and you really don't have to push down very much.
No.
I
Like,
told
yeah,
her
you don't
too.
push.
Let the gun do the work. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I was one and done.
it's not for everyone, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
It tickles me.
I've been finding out all kinds of new toys to use. I think I'm finally getting the Theracane down.
Oh, good.
I think.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah.
is a good one.
But
What
I
is
can't-
that?
The Theracane. It's
A candy cane.
yeah. It looks like a candy cane with two loop sides. So if you have like
hook.
tightness or whatever,
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
just hook it.
and massage it. But I can never find the point that Kat finds on me. I go to Kat, she makes me cry.
She went to school to do that.
Yeah, yeah, and she hits this one.
You don't have enough initials behind your name to do what she
Oh
does.
God! And I'm like, oh God, it hurts. But then when I'm done, it feels amazing. It feels real good. But yeah, with that Theracane, what was the other trick? The lacrosse ball.
Lacrosse ball. Yep, that's a big one.
And I asked her about this because I had before I went to them for my back when I had the two pinched nerves or the two herniated discs and the sciatic nerve, pinched sciatic nerve. They told me to take that foam roller, but lay on it long ways with my neck at the end. And then my wife said, "Well, no, try rolling on it." I was like, I don't know, but this is before I asked Kat, and I don't mention it to Kat. She goes, well, yeah, your wife's right. Yeah, don't tell her that. But,
You should have put it in writing.
I know.
oh, I went home and told
What about- have
I
you-
went home and told Margie that Kat said she was right.
No.
You're listening to Conversations with Rich Bennett. We'll be right back.
The Harford County Health Department can help eligible pregnant women and children with low to average incomes get free health insurance through the Maryland Children's Health Program. Call 410-877-1040. That's 410-877-1040.
Is like dry needling. I know that's a big part of physical therapy. Do you do that in
do.
chiropractic?
Wait a minute, what?
Dry needle. I have done that
What is
many,
that?
many times.
Is
Really?
that, yeah, what is that
We've
like
never talked about
acupuncture?
this.
No,
It's
ish,
no.
It looks like it from the outside, but
What it,
no, it's not the same thing.
so what is dry needling?
The simplest way to put it is we find tight muscles and trigger points and put the needles in there versus acupuncture where they're looking for meridians and acupressure points and all that stuff. I know nothing about that. We're not trained in that. We find the tight spots and put the needle.
But
And-
not a
and it
needle
hurts.
like you squeeze and inject.
Not a syringe.
It
no.
doesn't have anything in it.
It
It's
looks
a
like an
dry
acupuncture needle.
Oh.
It's an acupuncture needle.
And it hurts
It's
bad.
not pleasant.
But as soon
Really?
as they remove that needle, it's instant relief.
Really?
Many
Oh
times.
my
yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
I will say to anyone listening, there is a huge variation of tolerance levels and,
Yes.
like results from it too.
Yeah.
That's another one. It's not for everyone.
Right.
We try to use it, deliberately. If you have like everyone seems to have those knots like right at
Yeah.
the top. And if you're good with needles and nothing else has happened, nothing else is working to get
I've had
rid
it
of those
done for
knots.
the sciatica, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
instant
Yeah.
relief, instant.
Yeah, it's really good because you can get the needle to places where we can get our thumbs into deeper places of doing muscle works from the outside.
The needles go deeper than our hands can get.
You're getting directly to the muscle, not
What do you mean?
like the piriformis, for example. I mean, there's a lot of muscles over the.
I'm getting scared now.
That's just
Not
one
for everybody.
It's definitely not for everyone, and not everyone gets instant relief. Sometimes I usually try and overpromise on the soreness and then underdeliver. But
So it
yeah,
probably
if
takes
you-
a couple visits, a couple tries. Just like going to the chiropractor the first time, you need to go again and again, because sometimes it's not going to fix it the first time.
Oh, no, I've seen someone. No, this is what I mean by it's kind of all over the place. I have some people, we got some people that come for needling consistently because they have a job or what they do with their bodies, what they do for fun or their job. They get knots so often that they need it frequently. Mm-hmm. But one time I had someone they were not crazy about. We had been trying other things for plantar fasciitis, and they were tired of it. If you have it, it's so obnoxious. That's
the thing in your foot, right?
Yeah, you can't take a step, and it's just you can barely walk with it. It really you suffer. So we talked about it, and while we weren't really crazy about the idea, it was couldn't be worse than what I'm going through. So let's do it, and didn't really go so well the actual treatment part of it because, like I said, some people don't like needles. They get and it does hurt some people. Some people's tolerance levels are just lower, and we kind of had to bail early on it. She's like, I can't handle this. Let's just bail.
Oh, so you guys don't? You mean as a business, you guys don't do it anymore, or is it the patient?
No, we do. No, this
particular
particular
patient
patient.
tolerate
Yeah,
it.
so it was like, all right, I had a needle in for maybe 2 minutes, took it out. I think that the most important part is getting it in the right spot.
Right.
So in this case, I guess I happened to hit the spot, and she called back maybe 2 days later and said, I can't believe I'm asking for this, but I need you to do the other side because I haven't.
It's amazing.
So it was
it really is amazing.
One needle for 2 minutes fixed this chronic problem. I mean, I'm still trying to, I don't make claims like that, but I'm just saying like that was one example. I mean, let's be real though. I've had other people where we've tried and it didn't work for them. We got it wrong, and that's one of the problems with conservative care is we have to try some things.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not the right thing, so you go back to the drawing board.
How long does a needle stay in there for average?
Oh, we got a couple of different methods for it. So what your 10, 15 minutes for your way, Kat?
Yeah, like I put them all in, so a bunch of needles. Let you sit for 10, 15 minutes and then take them out, which is funny, circling back to, I don't want to go into the medical field, nursing, blah, blah, blah. I don't like needles. I don't like blood.
But here you are.
Here I am. My first job, I was required to get dry needling certified. And I had no choice. And I think I cried the whole certification process.
Oh, so you don't like to do it.
No, I do it. And I don't mind. I don't mind needling now. Now I'm like, I've been needling for 10 years.
She loves it. She's like, quit squirming.
Yeah, let me get this.
Yeah, but I'm not a candidate.
But you'd be a great one. But you'd be a good pincushion. But I don't get needling done because I'm scared.
Needles.
But
I'm sure I've had worse than needles stuck in me.
Yeah. But yeah, my method is good for like more of like a broad base thing. So if like your entire neck is tight, your entire traps, all that. I mean, I still can attack trigger points as well, but his method that he's certified in is different.
Yeah, so I go in and out with the needle.
So like poke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And what you're looking for is the muscle to twitch. Normal muscle.
Almost like to grab.
Yes.
That, like to grab it is the way they
kind of goes.
explained it.
It kind of just. The muscle quivers a little bit, so it goes, and then it relaxes. And so normal muscle does not twitch when it gets needled. So it means you're on the spot, or a spot at least. So while it doesn't have to twitch, it's just a sign that it's in the right spot, or at least there's some sort of issue there.
And I mean, because I've had it many times. The very first time, my entire body just jumped off the ground.
You can't control it.
It was like, it was.
So it's in the nerves.
No,
it's in the muscle.
Muscle. Like all those knots when you're like, what is that? What is that?
It's the
that
muscle,
I'm
like,
digging
freezes
into,
up.
and you're like crying.
I am not crying.
close to
crying.
it.
I'm like, oh.
I bet he is.
No, I'm not crying.
Mama, what's this?
It's a can.
Who invited her on? Whose idea was this? I am not crying. It is painful. It is
There's
painful.
something in both my eyes.
It is painful, but it feels good.
Right.
It's like
Hurts so good.
well, yeah, it's that feel good pain.
Yeah, but the dry needling, as soon as they took the needle out the first time, it was instant relief down my leg. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, okay. And then they put heat on it to try to, and then I went back. I'm like, I did the same thing. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but go ahead and do the other side.
Yeah.
Now, do you all do cupping also?
Huh?
I just don't have much experience with it. I mean, I've done it a
That
little
looks
bit
very
just to.
painful.
What is cupping?
It's kind of a similar approach. It's just from the outside.
Sean just had it, and his whole back was bruised.
Yeah, you put suction cups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know how to do it. Come over, I'll do it to
No.
you.
Kat said no. You're not
I
certified.
didn't say.
She didn't say no.
They sell home units.
Yeah, it's
that
not
one,
a certification thing.
I'll take
It's
a
pretty
plunger
safe.
on your back.
yeah, that one's safe
there you
enough.
go.
You can buy kits and do it to yourself. You need someone else to do it if you can't reach the spots. That's
What's the purpose of it?
It makes the suction. It pulls up the skin, and what it does is it pulls blood flow through the area. But then there's also a mechanical thing where they heard of the fascia.
Yeah.
So it's lifting up fascia and some connective tissue, so you can do almost like ART. You know how we do like ART, where you press a muscle and then slide and then stretch it.
Okay.
So you're applying pressure, or so you're getting something mechanical there. So the suction cup is pulling up, and then you start moving the muscle underneath it, and it helps things slide better.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It looks painful.
it's those bruises don't hurt.
Okay.
They don't feel
Usually,
like bruises.
yeah,
Yes, and
it looks
it's funny because our other brother's like, I'm not doing that dry needling. I'm like, I'm not doing that cupping. Bless you.
But you guys don't do what's the? I asked you about it before. I think the stretch boards or whatever, stretch tables.
like stretch therapy, like
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. where you-
Decompression.
No, it's like it's. I guess it's
Oh, it
stretching.
makes you like Gumby, where you lay on the board and they move the front part and the back part.
almost
and
like traction, I guess.
stretch
but-
it and then
Yeah.
I mean, I like the tables you guys have.
Yeah.
our tables technically are
Do that.
decompression tables, but we use our hands to do. So the table does drop down and it kind of does that pull, but we are focusing on where that pull is based on our hands.
So you do all these different kind of things at your center, but that yet there's other chiropractors that do nothing but crack.
Exactly.
That's straight.
Well,
chiropractic.
adjust.
Adjust. Sorry.
Yeah.
Crack,
No, they would have
adjust,
corrected you
Now, are you guys still doing the laser therapy too?
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Wow.
We like having tools.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
So, what's the next big thing that you guys want that you don't have yet? For chiropractic care, of course. Not a new ride lawnmower or anything like that.
Well, I really think, I mean, honestly, the bigger picture for Ultimate Health is, right, I have let's see, what we're calling the 3 F's of health. There's function, fitness, and fuel. So right now, what I mean by function is how your body functions. How well can you move? Do you have freedom from pain? Like, can you do things without pain? Are you able to do the things that you want to do? And then also, of course, all your regular health stuff,
Right.
like blood work and sleep and hydration and like all these, that kind of a function, right? Like, how is your body functioning? So that's one piece. And then fitness, and all these overlap, by the way. So think of like a 3-way Venn diagram. So function is one piece, and then fitness is another, and then fuel is nutrition. So those are kind of the lanes that now we do have a little bit of like some services in all of those. I do nutritional consults every now and then. It's not a huge thing because sometimes I'm back with patients. I have someone on the table all the time, so I don't have a whole lot of time to do nutrition, but it is a passion of mine. I love getting people to eat healthy. I like to take it from an educational standpoint. I think the more that you know about nutrition, and also the more you cook for yourself. So that's one of my pieces of free nutritional advice. Learn how to cook and cook for yourself, and you will increase your nutrition.
Is that a hint to somebody?
No, we cook. I'm happy.
I have
cooking.
a personal chef.
You do cook. You just don't. There's certain things you won't cook and eat. I forgot.
She boils a mean pot of water.
I do.
No, she can handle her own. I just take it over.
I can cook out of necessity. I don't enjoy it. Reed absolutely loves it. He cooks all of our meals for we meal prep. So he cooks, we cook everything on the weekend, and then it's my job to make sure it's hot and ready when the time is right.
Don't feel okay. I bet you never burned a pot of water, have you?
I have not.
No way. I'm also, I can't add the appropriate amount of salt
To the water. Yeah.
So
for like pasta?
Yeah.
according to her, I think I do fine, but
You're just afraid to do it now.
All right, wait a minute. So, all right, so we have the Italian here. I got to ask. So when you add salt to the water,
Yeah.
what kind of salt should you use?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever salt you got.
Really? Because I mean, I know growing up it was always regular table salt.
I mean, yeah.
Growing up, we never heard
Yeah.
of Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah, that's what you're going to
I
get
wouldn't
into.
use that, but I would
only Celtic.
Or yeah,
I would use like,
it was
use like kosher salt.
it was iodized salt. The
Iodized
end.
salt.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we always use.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, nothing special.
And don't break the noodles in half, right?
What noodles would you... first of all, noodles?
Spaghetti noodles.
Pasta.
Oh,
I'm sorry, pasta.
it's not noodles.
Oh, God.
It's macaroni, technically, but
Macaroni.
No, I'm not talking about the elbow things. I'm talking about regular spaghetti.
she means
It's a Maryland thing.
It is.
yeah.
It's just
it's called-
spaghetti on the package. It doesn't say macaroni. All right, am
No
I-
Italian's ever going to say
Listen,
noodle.
I was corrected on this too. All of it is macaroni,
It's like
and spaghetti is spaghetti.
like-
It's not a noodle.
Yeah.
it's like Dr. Pepper and Sprite are all Coke. What kind of Coke do you want?
Okay. No, it's
A
soda.
Maryland thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
So on that line,
Of cooking?
because but you guys have been in this 9 years now, but you're still fairly young.
Yes.
Where do you envision it, but where do you see chiropractic going in the next decade or so by the time you retire?
Right. I have a feeling there's going to be a split. There's already a dichotomy within the profession. That's a big word for a separation. that honestly the public doesn't really know much about. Some people do, but yeah, there really are two different kinds of chiropractors. There's the more traditional type, and then there's the more more medical type, like the more traditional type of chiropractors. They're the ones with the reputations of being, what you said, backcrackers.
Right.
Their mission is to adjust.
Right.
And that's fair. They're helping a whole lot of people by doing that,
Right.
in my opinion. Now, that some might be slipping through the cracks, from my point of view. I think that, I'm looking at the person as a whole musculoskeletal system. So if you're not treating, some problems really are muscle problems, and they're not joint problems. There are more problems than just treating restricted joints.
Right.
But that's not what those kind of chiropractors believe. So there is a split, and a lot of people don't realize that when they're shopping for a chiropractor, because we're all called chiropractors.
Yeah, I did
Right.
hear that.
So you
when I
have
was
no
in
idea. And then there's kind of like the more integrated, we're getting along with the healthcare system more, right? And I can see why a lot of the medical community doesn't like they're judging chiropractors as a whole, but really their problem might be with the traditional type of chiropractor who's like, and honestly, one of the reasons for that is because the term is one term, and that's called the subluxation. Have you heard this? Right. So you understand what a subluxation is from a chiropractic standpoint.
Right.
If you said, yeah, my chiropractor treats my spinal subluxations through adjustments. If you said that to a orthopedic surgeon or a medical doctor, their definition of subluxation is dislocation. Subluxation, like if you don't, like the medical term, you don't say, a doctor doesn't write down on the diagnosis, you have a dislocated shoulder. You call it a subluxed glenohumeral joint.
Okay.
So the term subluxation.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's out of the joint.
What's a big word again?
I know.
So I was trying to dumb it down for him.
Man. Are we doing this? Is this the roast of Rich Bennett now?
Oh, she does. She does. Oh, my co-host.
You know what? Let's go.
Reason.
Yeah, let's do this.
No.
Go ahead.
So that's one of the issues, and this has been a problem for a long time. I'm talking decades, where chiropractors use this term subluxation, but it's defined differently in the medical terminology. And so medical doctors, the more modern healthcare providers are right to question joint manipulation to a subluxation, but we, as chiropractors, need to be like, hey, hang on, we mean chiropractic subluxation, which means a joint that's lost a degree of motion.
Right. So
they're hearing you have ligament damage and you're pushing a bone back.
Because that's what they've been taught, and you've been taught something completely different.
Right. And it's really, that's one of the
Makes
huge things. So one of the things is like catching up with the medical community and saying like, hey, we don't do that. If that's what you think we do, we don't do that. And by the way, we're aware of red flags for strokes. And when someone has a red flag, a chiropractor shouldn't adjust them.
Right.
So, yeah, and by the way, the stats on the stroke part,
It's very low.
You have the same statistics of having a stroke, or same chances of having a stroke after you see your primary care doctor and walking down the street
than you do as the chiropractor.
Now, there are cases where, maybe chiropractors miss red flags, but so do a whole lot of other healthcare professionals.
So I was
a lot
just
get
gonna
singled
say that.
out.
Yep.
So,
Did we just see that with a friend? So,
yeah. Unfortunately, no provider is perfect. So
you see that gap closing in, you think?
I think that a lot more, other, healthcare providers are more open to the right chiropractor. You know, so we get plenty of referrals straight from medical doctors, primary cares. Yeah.
From you. Now, my original doctor would never have recommended a chiropractor.
Yeah.
But then he wasn't in that day, and I saw the new guy.
Well, I also think the age of
guys.
the primary makes a huge difference as well.
Yeah. A lot of the docs with strong opinions on it are phasing out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've talked to medical doctors before, and, it's like, hey, do you like when one of your patients comes in with non-specific low back pain, like nothing happened, they just woke up with it, they don't have radiculopathy, which like sciatica and all this stuff, you don't have muscle weakness, their back hurts a little bit more that day and it's not going away for a couple days or a week? Do you like seeing that patient? And most of the answer is like, no, I have more serious things to treat. So that's why they're like, here, take this, rest, come back if it's no better. And maybe you get a PT script at that point. And then
go get an MRI and this and that and lay flat on your back for 2 hours while you can't move your back.
Here's the other thing too. The difference between a lot of those other people in the medical field and coming to a chiropractor, and I've noticed this, and a lot of people I've talked to, even some primary doctors really don't like this. They don't get to spend as much time with the patient as they would love to. You guys do. You guys make it more personal, I believe.
it's nice that we have that freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and I think a lot of it's got to do, I think it might be the health insurance companies or whatever. Doctors have a certain amount of time to get people in. And well, you go to the doctor, the regular doctor, they come in and see you for 2 to 5 minutes, but you're still there for a half hour as the receptionist and everybody else is typing in everything. But here you go to the chiropractor and
They can't do their job in 2 minutes.
yeah. And I mean, I'm in
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
in no time.
It's unfair.
with
Right.
you.
Right.
They want
It seems like
to spend more time with their patients.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see that part of it, a big change in that, even the, docs that refer to us, see, sometimes they're even like, well, they don't necessarily recommend it. But if a patient asks, like, hey, what do you think about
Or
chiropractor?
do you get more, well, obviously not the recommendations from the standard PCPs, but from homeopathic doctors? Do you get more recommendations?
There's not that many around, are there?
the what doctors?
Homeopathic.
Oh,
Yeah. Not so much. A lot of them, I feel like there are chiropractors,
Okay.
It's like, if that's
Fair.
like peanut butter and jelly, like
Yeah.
that would sound
That's
like
fair.
me referring to another chiropractor almost.
Right.
It's like,
right.
Which we do
for the
sometimes.
same reason, which I do. I mean,
We do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the medical
So
system.
do you see
healthcare-
that expanding, like the chiropractic, the type that you're doing, and the homeopathic doctor stuff segueing more, I guess, or melding more?
Well, I think so, and that's why really what I mean by the function, fuel, and fitness.
Yes.
It's like, all right,
Because it all goes together.
chiropractor, and if let's see, if I just round out the whole chiropractic
Yeah.
dichotomy thing too, because this will make sense. There's the traditional type chiro wants to adjust. They should be called chiropractors. That's how it was created. They're following the purest philosophy, the fullest, interpretation of the philosophy and science of chiropractic. Then we added in all the modern stuff like PT. So there's like call it a chiro physio, an integrative chiropractor, someone who's more okay with the modern healthcare system. I'm not totally anti medications and surgeries
When needed, right.
Yeah, I needed a surgery myself on my back. It's ironic, right? But guess what? There was no chiropractor
That could fix
that
it.
could have fixed my structural problem.
Right.
It has its time and place, and that's where I see the split going. We're going to have two different titles, and then you're going to know what you're going to get at the chiropractor, and then you're going to know what you're going to get at the chirophysio, at least somewhat.
I like that. Yeah.
I would prefer that. And I
sure.
I don't have to explain that
The difference.
And that's where we're kind of one of my favorite chiropractor jokes is how many chiropractors does it take to screw in a light bulb? One, but it'll take 3 times a week for the next 8 weeks.
I love that.
I'm trying to get people out of the office go live your life.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find a way that my patients don't need me ever again. That's a different thing.
I'm not getting rid of you, Rich. Don't worry.
Right.
The reality
get
is we know
people-
you're not going anywhere because something's going to happen and stuff happens. So you're
But
always
we're
going to
here when you need us. That's
The funny thing is, it seems like I always know when that 6-week mark is coming up. I think I'm due to come see you next week.
next week, yeah.
Because my neighbor, I'm outside walking. I always ask him. I said, "How you feeling?" He said, "Oh yeah, I did too much yesterday." He said, "How you feeling?" I said, "Lower back." I said, "He said, oh, you must have the chiropractor next week." I said, "Yeah, come to think of it, I do."
You should
I could
switch
always
to 5
feel-
weeks then.
Nah. I'll keep it at 6 because it's
Start dry needling and then it'll only come once a year.
actually because
I've done that before.
my
I threatened-
neighbor's one of the ones that came to you once. Somebody that comes to a chiropractor only once and says it doesn't work. What's your recommendation to them? Good.
Well, I was just going to say, what kind of chiropractor did they see? And also,
what was wrong.
Yeah.
It's not that simple. If we could work miracles and fix people in one visit,
You can't.
you can't. I don't know anybody that can.
Right. And you, I mean, just because I've seen in the office, well, you two, and I forget the other guy's name. I want to say
Evan?
Nathan, but it ain't Nathan.
Evan?
Dr. Evan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because somebody had to have babies. So, Reed, stop. So I saw Evan the first time, but it was so 4 of you in that office already, because John first, and then you guys took over, and 3 of you since you took over. But I can feel a difference from each one of you.
Yes.
Which it's like y'all do different. I guess
We
it's
all have different
things.
approaches.
It's
yeah.
a style.
Yeah.
I mean, our approach is relatively similar. I mean,
We all have
very,
the
very
same
close,
end
but our
goal and-
style
Right.
is different, I
Yes.
guess. Yeah.
Style is the better word.
Style. I ain't got no style.
All right, so the somebody that's on the fence about trying chiropractic care at all because they hear all the misconceptions and the myths, what would you tell them today?
This is a managing expectations issue. And honestly, this is kind of why that's why we almost want to separate ourselves from the backcracker type. You know, it's like I'm always telling people it's not about the crack, even though it feels like something more has happened when that happens. We're looking at the function of your whole body, and that doesn't change overnight. Think of it like a healing process. You know, that doesn't, even a broken bone heals really fast compared to other things in your body. And we're talking about like how long might a problem have taken to establish. It's like take that into account when you're expecting results on the other end. Is probably where I would point to. Okay. I mean, managing expectations is almost the majority of our job. It's like, why aren't I better? It's like, it's because it's been, I say that at the 4-week mark sometimes with certain things. It's like, you are just getting started. You've had back pain for 10 years.
Right.
Can you at least give me 10 weeks before you start saying this is not working? Yeah. And I guess I would question if it was someone that didn't see me. I mean, I explain all this. Like, by the way, I'm not a miracle worker, although sometimes it does happen. I would love it, and I actually try to expect miracles to happen because I've seen it. But
right, they're few and far between.
But I don't promise it.
Actually, since we have the kids here, do you guys work on babies and all as well?
That's one where we refer to another practice.
So no,
okay.
My rule is you got to be able to talk to me. So we'll take kids, but you got to be able to talk. So we see a lot of young. I'm not going to see a baby. Is what I mean.
Okay.
There are people that specialize.
3 week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So we see a lot of like young athletes. The
Right.
10-year-old baseball player that
I'm
has
sure you see athletes a lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
But babies we don't
Okay.
do. So we refer up to Optimal Spine up in Aberdeen. That's actually, I took Walker there. Dr. Jen, she was amazing. Took care of Walker because I don't know what I'm doing with a baby.
Right.
So she helped him with a lot of like colicky and feeding issues.
Reflux.
Wait,
Reflux.
chiropractic care for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty traumatic thing birth is.
Yeah.
For the baby too.
Yeah.
Right, they say
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
one of the most traumatic things for an infant.
Yeah. So I took Walker up to see her because I wasn't going to be the one. I don't know enough to know what I'm looking for, how to treat a baby. So yeah, whenever people are like, "Oh, can you see my baby?" or "I just had a baby," like we have patients that that go through pregnancy and all of that, have the baby. They're like, "Can you see my baby?" I'm like, "Nope. Go see Dr. Jen."
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so something very important. Website and how do people get in touch with you guys? Reed, you better cover this one because apparently Kat doesn't look at the website.
I'm a little busy lately.
It's mama to you, Oakley.
Yeah.
Back to ultimatehealth.com.
The number 2?
The number
number
2.
two.
Back to ultimatehealth.com. There is a website form that you can fill out to request an appointment. You could also text us. We have a texting line for the office. So you can actually reach, it does come to my phone, although I'm not 24/7. I'm not concierge. But I do read the messages. But the number that you can text is 443-222-0033. If it is on the weekends, you'll get a message that it's after hours, and that we'll get back to you when we're in next. But plenty of people just text us, and they don't even have to call the office. We can do everything we need to do, basically. Over text.
Social media sites are on that too, right?
Yeah.
And those of you listening, make sure you check out the videos because you're going to be rolling, especially with Dr. Buddy. Actually, Reed, when are you going to do some of the goofy videos?
Well, listen, we just had we had a little marketing meeting, just us two. We are going to keep the goofy stuff.
But I haven't seen you do one yet.
You were in
goofy one?
Fergalicious.
I was in the
What?
Fergalicious one, yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Maybe you need to get on the website.
I am.
I'll have to send you.
I'm in one of the videos.
I'll tag you in it. You are in one of the videos.
Yeah.
It was a very good video.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought, and I knew once I did that kick, if I would have felt that, I would have got yelled at.
When I saw you go up in the air, I thought, oh, here we go.
I wanted to go a lot higher, but I was like, better not.
It was beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Yeah. Rob, you have any more questions? Before I
No,
get to
it's really fascinating. I think it's a fascinating science. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
And it's
art.
And that
It is
too.
an art, I believe.
And we appreciate you guys coming on.
Mm-hmm.
You always learn something.
Good.
Do you guys have anything to add? This is going to be fun for the last question part. Do you guys have anything to add before I get to the last questions?
Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm like, well, your question about, where's the profession and where's the ultimate health going? It's like the other side of it. So we are one of those chirophysio places.
Right.
But, for the profession, at least that side of it, right? There are going to be chiropractors that are not going to change. They haven't changed for 100 years.
Right.
They're not going to change in the future. So that's why I'm saying, like, stick to that's a chiropractor.
Right.
Chirophysio, I do like doing PT and rehab and motivating people to get fit and eat better and at that. So that's where this whole function, fitness, and fuel thing came from.
Yeah.
But I see us adding a ton more fitness classes. We used to have kettlebell classes. I just got too busy and it kind of fizzled out. That wasn't we weren't doing that much to promote it, and it was just a fun thing to do for a little while. It did get some people into kettlebell training, and that was worth it. But we do have a yoga class that Kirsten teaches. That's a couple times a week, and sometimes we're full on those. So I would love to expand that. I mean, shoot, I'd love to build a whole pole barn out in the back of the property.
A what?
A pole barn to make it a gym so that people can come and we have a little.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant for like pole dancing and all.
No.
That is exercise.
Richie, the garage.
Okay, all right.
Whole barn.
Thank you. Yes.
A barn.
Okay.
Let's call it a barn.
You forgot
Let's
who you were
build
talking
a
to there for a minute.
structure. Why, are you interested? We can.
Oh, God, no. No. I've had people want to do that, and they go running and jump on that pole. I'd be afraid I'd hurt something. Then Cat, yeah. Yeah, I could
job
see,
security
I could
for
see
me.
me trying to explain that one to Cat when I walk in.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Reed.
I would love to build a gym.
Okay.
I mean, like, have it the clinic gym kind of hybrid where so it's like, hey, you might come in for back pain, but then you go through chiro rehabbing something, and then you go into your fitness kind of a program like that.
Great idea.
And then also have a nutrition column to it too, so it matches that like
Because
chiro
so many
PT.
times, no matter what you're doing in physical therapy or the gym or whatever, you get diagnosed with something new, and so much of that has to do with nutrition that people, especially my age and older, oh, how do we change our eating habits? What do we now eat? You know,
Right. I just see there's so much overlap with these three things.
Yes.
And it just fits into the chiropractic model, and chiro, PT, gym, nutrition,
I like
place is what we want. I mean, shoot, I've even gone as far as to like, I'm practicing some, I mean, I'm reluctant to call it farming just yet. It's more hobby farming right now, but I have a little orchard. We got a berry patch, got vegetable gardens, herbs, stuff like that. Now, who knows? Maybe we have a whole like CSA kind of thing out of our own practice. Even.
Yeah.
Like
That'd be cool.
I would love to partner with Brad's. I mean, we go to we're members
I'm
of the
there every
CSA
week.
Brad's.
No, partner with Richardson Farms.
Richardson's. Checked
No,
out there,
Brad's is good too.
but still,
That's
point
our
is,
family. Yeah, Richardson,
yeah,
so that's
no,
why.
I mean, point is, CSAs are great
Yeah.
for nutrition also because, you're getting, like high quality nutrient
Yes, of course.
vegetables rather than the grocery store stuff. So, I mean, like, shoot, we could even do like a food part of nutrition too. I want to start posting more about what, like, this
Our meal
weekend
prep
we
every
are
week.
recording our meal prep because
That's a
we
good
do
idea.
meal prep every single weekend.
That is a great idea.
All
And
I need to
people
do is
don't know,
record
like,
it.
there's a proper
meal.
way
Yeah.
to wash vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't just, because you bought it at the grocery store, they have not washed it. You can't just open the container and start eating them.
Mm-hmm.
Yet people don't know that.
Well, the other thing is too, a lot of people don't realize what things they can eat to help stop like inflammation. And that help. Like I just found out the other day, when you eat a kiwi, eating the skin's good for you. I
I didn't know that,
little
but
tough.
yeah, I never knew that, but apparently it's got a lot of nutrients in it. Salmon, do you eat salmon, Kat? No.
No.
All right, so if you eat, you
I
don't
wish
eat
I
salmon?
did.
No, I knew she
Oh,
did.
okay.
I wish I was thinking about that today. I was like, man, I really wish I ate salmon because it's so good for you.
And the skin's the best part.
Yeah.
I've ordered salmon skin at sushi places before. They'll just serve you the skin even.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yummy.
Actually, you ever thought about doing a cookbook?
Yes.
I know, I'd love to.
Oh yes. No.
I mean,
we
it
have
would be-
all these ideas.
it would
It's
be-
just finding the time.
Finding the time is the big.
Yeah.
And when we're not me, I'm home with the kids mostly, but Reed is constantly seeing patients all week. So
Right.
until he can pull back from that, we can't take the strides.
They're
that we
all on the
want
back
to.
burner.
Yeah.
All you got to do is start writing are your recipes written down? Start writing your recipes.
They're that simple that I don't need to.
I know. I'm the same
Yeah.
way. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, who wants to go first for the last question? Because you guys are going to pick the question.
We're going to pick the
Reed.
question.
Reed wants to go.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Oh God.
1 and 5. I wish I had a dice. 2.
Well, dice has
2.
6.
You just, if it's a 1, you re-roll.
Okay. All right. Now pick a number between 21 and 40.
21 and 40. 23.
23.
Nice.
Okay. This is a good one.
Oh God.
I don't know these questions. I got 100 different questions here. If you could give your younger self one piece of wisdom, what would it be? Remember, Kat's here, so you
How young?
Keep moving the seat over in the lecture hall
Yeah.
sooner.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
Walker even like that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a hard question.
this is a hard question because I'm thinking at like what point would I'm getting hung up on when I would give the advice. Like there is different advice I would give
different
to
Yeah.
different parts. I think I'd probably warn myself about shiny object syndrome sooner.
Huh?
You don't know about shiny object syndrome?
Apparently
This is not a medical term, but
Okay.
anyone who has it knows how annoying it is. So if I see something shiny, not actually something that interests me,
Right.
I just start going that direction.
Oh, okay.
Now I've reined it in a whole lot. Now I have a lot of guidance. That's why I'm like, I had to, the whole 3 F's, function, fuel, fitness, that was because I had shiny object syndrome. I was going to do this and then that and then this and then that and then nothing gets done. So I'm like, these are 3 things that I am allowed to do in this business. I'm not doing other things.
I've never heard that term.
Yeah, I mean it happens in other things too.
Frequently.
It's why my workshop is so messy too. It's because I'll start something and then it fizzles out, and then I'll start another thing. It's like, so I have to give myself rules about it. Where it's like one project at a time. I have to scratch something off the list to add something to the list and start it. You know, especially with like home projects.
Right.
But this has popped up in a lot where I end up not finishing something because I find something else interesting.
Yeah.
And that's been my whole life, but now I've I at least identified that I have that, and I feel myself getting pulled, and I'm like, hang on. And I have a someday maybe list that I keep.
That's a good idea.
So that
though.
I still don't give up on it. I
Yeah.
just say not right now. Someday maybe I might come back to this list.
Someday maybe I will write that cookbook,
There you go.
but you need to. Kat, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're not allowed to pick the same number, so pick a number between 1 and 5.
4.
Now pick a number between 61 and 80.
75.
75.
No.
All right, you all have heard me talk about Buddy. Buddy is their dog. What kind of dog is it?
Bernadoodle.
All right. Just so you know, I'm not lying. She says 75, right? If you could have a conversation with your pet,
Oh.
what would you ask him?
I have conversations with him already.
I had a
I
feeling.
asked him. I'm like, do you know how much I love you? What else do I ask him? Who's a good boy?
That's not a conversation, though.
Oh, okay. I would ask him what he thinks about all day.
I would love to know what dogs
Yeah.
think about all day.
I want to know
When
what he
is
thinks
the next
about.
nap? That's what they think about.
Yeah,
That's
I want
what
to know.
cats think about.
I want to know.
Watch out, Robyn.
I want to
Oh,
know what he
thank
thinks about all
you.
day. Does he like the meals we give him? What? All the food that he eats from Oakley and Walker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would want to know, like, are you really comfortable at night when you're sleeping on our bed in between us?
Does he try to push you out of bed?
I don't know. He's actually
He's
very respectful.
He's perfect.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can hardly tell he's there most of the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just crazy because he's 80 pounds.
My brother's
85,
dog
yeah.
used to push his wife out of bed.
Oh,
Remember Candy, the Rottweiler?
oh
No,
my,
but
oh
they
my
still
God.
they have a Bernadoodle, and Lana does the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, Buddy's, he just like snuggles up with us. It's the best.
Wow. It's just so weird that she picked that. Did you look at these?
I did not.
You sure? Yeah, you had
Positive.
Opie bring them over, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Reed, Kat, I want to thank you both so much. Robyn, thanks for not giving me a hard time. Yeah, right, whatever. As we wrap things up, I think one of the biggest takeaways from this conversation is that true health isn't about finding one quick fix. It's about taking care of your body day after day. Whether it's chiropractic care, movement, nutrition, or simply listening to what your body is trying to tell you, Dr. Reed and Dr. Kat reminded us that healing is a journey, not a race. They also showed us that great healthcare is about education, empowering people, and treating the whole person, not just the pain they're feeling today. I also love hearing their vision for the future. They're not just thinking about helping people feel better for a day. They're building a place where people can move better, eat better, and ultimately live better. That passion for helping others really comes through, and it's easy to see why so many people trust them with their health, like I do. And of course, I got to thank my sister Robyn. She behaved, but we can't end this episode without giving a little credit to Oakley and Walker. They may have been the youngest guests we've ever had on the show yet. And while they didn't exactly wait for their turn at the microphone, they definitely added some extra personality to the conversation. I have a funny feeling in a few years, they'll either be running the podcast or running their parents' chiropractic office. Either way, they're already stealing the show. If you'd like to learn more about Dr. Reed and Dr. Kat, Ultimate Health, or some of the services we talked about today, make sure you check out the links in the show notes. Until next time, I'm Rich Bennett. Thanks for listening, and remember, every great conversation starts with someone willing to listen and someone willing to share. Now it's your turn. Join the conversation by sharing this episode, leaving a comment, or reaching out to me directly. Take care, be kind to one another, and I'll talk with you again soon.